There was a strange piece of advice people in the city shared in whispers. Never get into a taxi after 3 a.m. if the car has no company logos. But Mark didn't know that. He stepped out of a bar well past midnight. His phone was dead, the last bus long gone, and the cold crept through his jacket straight to the bone. The street was empty, streetlights flickering like they too wanted to give up and go dark. Then, out of the shadows, a black car slowly rolled up. No taxi sign. No stickers. Just an old, dark sedan. The driver's window slid down. "Need a ride?" The voice was calm, deep, almost soothing. Mark hesitated for only a second. "Yeah, to Forest District." "Hop in. Night fare, but I'll get you there fast." Inside, it was strangely quiet. No radio. No smell of gasoline or air freshener. Just a faint, sweet metallic scent, like iron after rain. The driver didn't look in the mirror. Not once. His eyes stayed fixed on the road. "Out late, huh?" he said. "Yeah, lost track of time with friends." "Friends," the driver repeated softly, a slight smile touching his lips. Mark suddenly realized they weren't taking the usual route. "Hey, you don't need to turn here. I know a shortcut." At night, the city changes. The lights outside the window grew fewer. Buildings disappeared. Trees closed in on both sides. "Stop, I don't need to go this way." Mark grabbed the door handle. It wouldn't open. The driver slowly turned his head. In the dim glow of the dashboard, his face came into view, too pale, too smooth. His eyes were dark, with no reflection in them. And when he smiled, his lips parted just a little too wide, revealing long, thin fangs. "You got in on your own," he said quietly. "I never force anyone. The night brings me those who are already lost." The car stopped in the middle of a forest road. No lights. No sounds. Nothing. "I only work nights," the driver continued almost gently. "People are tired, drunk, lonely. They don't notice they're not being driven home." Mark screamed, but the sound seemed to sink into the darkness. The last thing he felt was a cold hand on his neck, and the sharp, burning pain. By morning, the car was seen in the city again. It moved slowly along the sidewalks, looking for those who were late getting home. Those standing under a streetlight with a dead phone. Those who thought they just got lucky with a ride. And if you look closely, you might notice one strange detail. This taxi never gives change.